You are about to experience the result of hard work and dedication from the City of Champions, Cleveland's own, 90th's finest. Self-made, hard-working entrepreneurs, unequivocally raw, no holds barred. This is Epiphany Media.
That's right. That is correct.
Set up that perfect, like how I want it. Now this is Epiphany Media. Okay, good to go.
Yeah, man. Welcome to another the final episode of the Epiphany Media podcast. Final for 2023, at least.
I was looking at last year's show, and it aired on 12/18. So we, a little bit ahead of schedule this year. It's about what, a week.
Yeah, it was like exactly a week, so it's all right though. People got plenty of it's the way the calendar falls. You know what I'm saying? Like the calendar. I feel like Thanksgiving fell earlier. I think it was on like the 22nd or something this year. I feel like it's usually like the last, or I don't know. I feel like it felt later or something. I don't know. I don't know what date it was on. It might have been. It's always like the last Thursday or something.
What's the last Thursday?
Thanksgiving. When is Thanksgiving usually?
Was it the last Thursday? I don't think. Yeah, because the first was on a Friday. Well, yeah, it wasn't. It was the second to last Thursday of the month.
It's always like the same. It's always the same or whatever. But anyway, whatever it is, it felt like it was early. So I don't know. The year just felt like it's a little bit earlier than. I know it's always on a Thursday, but I know it's Angel said it's always on a Thursday. I know that because the Black Friday, Small Business Saturday. I get it, but I'm saying I felt like it felt like the year is everything's pushed up a week or so. I could just be tripping. Like maybe I'm just ready to get this year over with. I don't know.
You
So
ready
I was
quick
just
though.
saying,
I'll say that.
yeah, I was just saying that it's only right that we're a week early in our last show is what I was saying. That's what I was getting at. You know what I'm saying? That's what I was getting at.
Yeah, it's been a fast year, very fast year.
That's
But it's
right.
been a good one, me personally. How about you?
Man, it's been a super solid year. Um, you know, just like every year, you got ups and downs and all that stuff. Uh, you know, uh, it's weird to not have grandparents. You know what I'm saying? Like it's my first experience with that or whatever. That's strange still. But um, it's all part of it, all part of the system, I guess. But other than that, solid year, man. Can't really complain. Off to a shaky start. Like I couldn't get healthy at work, man. It was remember I had that ankle injury in like March or February or something.
Oh
Like
yeah.
then I had like a back injury, and then I couldn't even ride my motorcycle. The first time I rode my motorcycle was in like June, and my back was still hurting. But I was like, man, I'll be damned if I'm gonna miss this nice weather today. Like one of those type things. And I don't know if you know anything about riding a motorcycle, but riding a motorcycle with a bad back is a bad idea. It's just stupid. But I was like, man, I'll be damned if I'm gonna miss this day, man. It was fucking terrible, man. Like horrible.
And so
Um,
what? So what? You got to support, basically just support yourself with your handlebar on the handlebars. Keep your back from like hunching over or something.
yeah, it's like so it's different on different bikes, and you can get some bikes that got like back support or whatever. My bike don't got that, or you can get like different seats that got back support or whatever. Mine don't have that. So if you don't have that, you like teachers be like, oh, you shouldn't like lean forward in your seat because you're gonna have a bad back or bad posture or whatever. Like you should sit upright the whole time. And without having that back support, though, you constantly just want to lean forward on the handlebars, and it just put a strain on your lower back the whole time. So what you want to do is straighten up, but like it's hard to explain to somebody that don't ride motorcycles. It's like because you don't turn the handlebars when you turn. You
Mm-hmm.
actually lean the bike. You know what I'm saying? You use like your hips and your arm, like your entire body like to lean. That's how you turn. So without having a back, you know what I'm saying? Like you can't. It makes doing all of that difficult. Like it's ridiculous. It was just a bad idea to do it. Like man, I was trying to go far too. Trying to go far, man. And man, I probably got like to Warrensville Heights, and I was like, nigga, I'm fucking dying. I'm fucking dying out here. You know what I'm saying? Like it was terrible, man. So I got
I
off
would
to
have
a
turned
rocky.
around. I would have turned around, got home, went home, and got the car.
Dude, I was too hard headed, man. I should have, man. Dude, after that, after I got home and nigga, my back was killing me. Though I think it made it worse for like a week. Like it was hurting in a different way for like a week. You know, it's just being stubborn, man. It's so stupid. It's so dumb, man. But all in all, good. But definitely got off to a rocky start. Um, right before we started up, we talking about goals. Any uh any any goals that you didn't hit before we get into like the positive stuff, I guess. Any goals that you didn't hit? Look at Angel. Back support would be nice. 2024 goals. Hey, them motorcycle seats expensive. Expensive. Like a good seat is like $500. Like because they custom make them. They expensive.
Pick up some OT.
That's true. Yeah. Shit. If I can get away from this Christmas stuff, man, I'll be happy.
Okay, your question was any goals that I didn't.
And
What
y'all
was
that's watching in the comments, if y'all got goals that y'all didn't hit or whatever, you can absolutely put those in the comments too.
I believe one of my goals was to be more consistent in the gym. I'm still gonna say no, but it's like yes and no at the same time. Like because I was trying different workouts throughout the year, trying to find one that fit me, and
Hmm.
I didn't find it to the later half of the year, to the fourth quarter of the year. And but this whole fourth quarter, I'm on my third month of sticking to the same routine, and it's been working good. So kind of, but
Okay.
barely. You know what I'm saying? But I still
Hey,
gotta keep going.
sometimes, man, you just gotta end the year strong. You know what I'm saying? Like sometimes you can't always start it strong, but sometimes just ending the year strong is what it's all about. As I sip from my championship mug,
Don't hey, don't get too early
I'm just saying.
with that. You might jinx it. I just can't wait till tomorrow to see my favorite video. I ain't seen it in 2 weeks. For real. Hey, but man, but on the flip side, the things that I did um want to accomplish, I accomplished. Now I went through a little bit of I would say like a hurdle to get to it because there was uncertainty about quitting the job that I had. You know what I'm saying? And then I quit, and the job that I had, I was making more money, but at the same time, like I really wasn't liking the hours at the new job because they keep switching the shifts back and forth. And then I got a better job that I was not expecting to get, and so yeah, that's that was yeah, that was most definitely a blessing. But Oh, Epiphany Media. Yeah, that as a business goal, I'm gonna say no. We did not accomplish that as well.
Man,
I forgot about that.
yeah, this was definitely for the company. This was definitely a year that boy, we didn't do as I take a look at my goals, my 2023 goals. One of my number one, two, three. My number four, or goal number four, was to book four guests, like at least one per quarter. Uh, not one guest this year. So that's an automatic, that's an automatic, that's an automatic fail. Yeah, we didn't. As far as this, uh, we didn't do. Well, I didn't do those goals at all, and then uh, on a just to turn it though, we did do our second annual, you know what I'm saying, 5K walk. So, I forgot I got a green screen and the thing is green. But so you can't I won't say that the year was a failure, but as far as like this, we knew it was gonna be successful, you know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
But when it came to the goals that we set, nah, we didn't we didn't hit those joints. We didn't hit those joints either, man.
Hey, but we still committed though. You know, we got so many like by year. Look, how many years have we been back at it? Like 4 or 5 years, something like that.
Doing this,
Yeah.
this is 2023, so uh, 3, 4, I think this 4 years, 4 years, I think
Yeah.
four, maybe five now, 4 or 5 years.
Okay, 4 or 5 years, but we have so many episodes in
Mm.
that you can't tell me that that you can't take something positive from that. Got so many
This
episodes.
this is
It's,
episode 192 of the new format, so yeah, I agree.
it's still consistent.
Mm, I agree, and to say y'all had a better 5K turnout, that's for sure. Keep growing that. That's definitely gonna be a goal on our on my list for next year.
Third annual is the
Uh,
goal. I don't want to say
Third
just third. I'm just gonna say third annual. That's
annual, hilarious.
that's it.
That's funny. Angel said I wanted to try more foods and not repeat restaurants. I tried but didn't stick to it and did repeat some not worth repeating. Yeah, that was a tough one. Uh, you started strong though. Then after a while, it becomes a system of convenience. You know what I'm saying? Like, damn man, what's close? Like, I don't feel like going far, or what's tried and true. You know what I'm saying? Like,
What's
I,
inexpensive? Hmm.
yeah, I get it. You know what I'm saying? Uh, yeah, because name something that's inexpensive and quick that you haven't had. You know what I'm saying? Like, it'd be like all your fast food steak. Like, you don't had everything. You know
Right.
what I'm saying? So it gets tough to actually come up with something. So um, yeah, I get it. It's tough though. It's tough for sure. That's a good one though. I might add that to my list, like an official goal, because that's a good one though. Or even if it's whether it's new restaurants or just new types of food, you know what I'm saying? And not repeating is tough. That's tough though. That's tough.
And see, I'm on a mission to try the best cocktail bars, not just in the Cleveland area, but like everywhere, global.
Cocktail bars as in drinks.
Yeah.
Just trying to confirm, man.
what,
Just trying to
what,
confirm.
you got cocktail waitresses and
Back in
cocktail bars. Like that's it.
back 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 in my day, it also meant something else.
Oh man, but to drink fine mixed drinks. That's all I want to do.
Okay, I'm just making sure.
Because eating,
Um,
eating at all these restaurants, man, my stomach can't take it, man. I'm on a certain diet. As soon as I eat this restaurant food, my stomach get messed up every time.
that's funny. That's funny. We that's where the hell do we go? We went somewhere, man. I was like, oh no, this is bad. Um, I think we went to an Indian restaurant or something, and like the food wasn't impressive, and then like the the aches afterwards wasn't. I'm like, this is a bad idea. Like this wasn't good. Uh, like it just wasn't worth. If the food had been amazing, I'm like, all right, I probably want to go back, but fine. Like I get it, you know what I'm saying. But the food wasn't. It didn't match up though. Angel said we found the best Thai restaurant in Akron. Um, um, it's like next door to the what's the baseball um the Rubber Ducks. It's right next door to the Rubber Duck Stadium. Like I mean like I mean like right next door to the Akron Rubber Duck Stadium. Like it's like attached or something. It's like right next door to it.
Mm.
Like I don't think it's a space. Like I think it's like I think it's the next building. Is the Thai spot. That food's good as hell. Shout out to Thai food. That was something I discovered this year, and Angel did too. Thai food. You ever had Thai food?
Mhm.
Thai food good as hell, man.
Did you go to Thailand?
I would go. I guess so. I
Yeah,
would go to Thailand.
shit, you trying to go?
Um, depends on the company I'm taking. Who's all going?
It's a guy's trip, guys
I'm
only.
going. I'm there. Sign me up.
Uh, so I'm sure it'd be a great time.
Yeah, Thailand. I'll go. Um, what else? Oh, so the number one thing that was on my list was to write and finish my will. I did that.
That
I
was a
did that right
crazy.
away.
That was a crazy sentence followed by the clearing of the throat. Oh, man, I hurt yourself every time.
Hazard of the job, man. Every time. Um, yeah, man. Why? Finish my will, and then uh, set it up with both my banks or whatever. So check those three off the list. Book four guests. That was a fail. Touch three states with the motorcycle. That was a fail. That was a fail, and I cheated with that one because I live in the state, so that's an automatic one. And I drove to Erie, Pennsylvania, on a bike with my bad back, like an idiot. Um, so that's my two. That was it, man. That was it. Now
Yeah.
just two states.
So you know the speed limit 70 going that way. You was going 70.
I was doing 70. Yeah, I was doing 70. 70 plus. Oh, 70 plus. When you get around those trucks and stuff, I was pushing it. And dude, I was like, I was going so fast at some points, and you know, that's you following the lake, and even on a good day, that wind be crazy sometimes. And it got to the point where I'm going so fast, and the wind was so loud that I couldn't even hear my music. That like I got speakers inside my helmet that play, you know, I could play music or take a phone call. I couldn't even hear that. Like, I couldn't hear it at all. Like I just couldn't hear it. It was so loud, I couldn't hear it. And I was like, I got to get a new helmet. Like, I got to get a new helmet. My back is killing me. Like I got to get a new seat. Like I'm dying. Like everything is wrong here. Like everything is going wrong on this. It's not even 2 hours to Erie. Like it's maybe 2 hours, an hour and a half, 2 hours, depending. Um, like there or whatever. And like somehow I made it there, and I just went into the casino just because it's the only spot, it's the only place in the area that I know. You can just sit around or whatever. I'm just sitting around, and I forgot that it's like a casino that you can smoke inside or whatever. Like they don't got no rules, they don't got no laws in Pennsylvania. You can do whatever you want to do. So you can just smoke anywhere inside of the casino. I'm like, well, I'm not about to stay in here with people just smoking cigarettes and stuff. This is stupid. I went outside, so I didn't even get like a long break or whatever. So I remember getting back on the road, coming back to like Cleveland, and dude, I remember like coming down 271, and dude, my back was hurting so bad that like I got off the freeway, and you gotta remember like so when you're riding in the city, you can like when you come to a red light, you can put your feet down, you can like stretch or whatever. But when you're on a freeway, you're never putting your feet down. Like you never have a chance to rest or stretch or anything. So you're just 2 hours or whatever stuck in the same position. And dude, I got off the freeway early just to be able to stretch, and like it had started getting like late. It was dark. Man, I came to a red light, and it was like one of the longest red lights ever. Like, thankfully, dude, I'm like laid all over the handlebar. Like, I'm just trying to stretch. Like, my legs, paws is like stretched to the back of the bike. Like, I'm just trying to do anything to stretch my back, paws. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, just anything I could do to man relieve myself, pause. Just to like go down and hit the next get back on the freeway and continue to go home or whatever. But like that was just enough to give me enough stretch to get home. Like it was crazy. Like it was hands down the worst. But like that's how bad the year started and whatever. Uh, that I was only able to hit 2 states, and my back was hurting so bad that um anyway, I was supposed to hit 3 states. I only hit two.
And
I
I
just
see,
didn't
but I see why you only
didn't
hit
make it.
one. Because hell no, I
Dude, my
wouldn't
shit
want
is
to.
killing me, man.
Hey, but what if you so
Yeah.
if you got a sport bike and you get to lean forward? You know what I'm saying? Is that a lot better?
Um. So I think it's better for your back because you can lean forward like that. You can get like real like you can suck yourself in. Pause. But then I think it's worse for like your legs. So now your legs are cramped up because the positioning of the foot controls is kind of like a little bit behind. Like if you sit in a chair, like the controls is like forward, center, and then like back a little bit. So the controls are back a little bit. So even though you leaning forward, your legs is kind of tucked back behind you a little bit. So you just kind of it's not very comfortable. You know what I'm saying? It's just not
Yeah,
very comfortable.
I'm a stick inside of a cabin, away from the elements.
Just
And
a yeah,
I don't know if
yeah.
it's for me. I need to be comfortable.
When you like so I made some modifications, man. I put some giant floorboards on my bike now, so I can change my foot position as I'm riding. Like I can like move my foot around or whatever. Like so that helps a lot. You just gotta experiment and you know say do whatever. Find out the stuff to make it comfortable for you, and it takes some trial and error. But and you don't know until you do it though. You don't know until you try it out. That's basically what it comes down to. Come on, man, go ahead and get you to a damn uh slingshot or something.
Oh, no, hell no, not them. Hmm.
What's the no, what's the other one?
I could never ride with them. I
The
don't even want a moped. I'm cool on the moped.
it's that moped. The slingshot like the car one. You got to get the other one. The whatever it's called. The other one. I don't remember what it's called.
I don't know.
Angel said, what do you think about the barista? You got any interest in getting one?
I don't understand that one. What,
You
what,
know
what you mean?
what you know what the barista is? That like the little machine that you can put like you put like a whiskey, a tequila, a vodka, and a gin or whatever, and then you put like the little capsules and it makes the drinks for you.
You got one?
No, nigga, me,
Because
me.
you sound like the nigga that ever had one. You got an ice cream machine. Goddamn. I don't know.
Oh.
You got some shit over
I'm sitting there looking like I got an ice cream machine. I was like, oh, you do got a
there.
ice cream machine. That's funny.
That would be cool, but then at the same time, I like making my own drinks. You know what I'm saying? It's hey, making drinks is hard. If you don't got the measurements right, it's gonna be horrible. You know what I'm saying?
Hey,
So I got a lot of respect for bars. I don't even want to say bartenders. I want to say niggas, especially mixed drink makers.
look, this wasn't planned, but this is a perfect segue into I think one of the highlights of this year.
Hey, what's up, everybody? Today, I am going to make a cognac margarita. This is very interesting when I was looking for different recipes and what I wanted to make, and this struck out to me. So first, you cut up a lime, and you are going to squeeze a half an ounce of lime juice and then pour it into the mixer. Then you take some tequila. You do 1.5 ounces of tequila. And for this, I had to get the rock, I had to get the rocks tequilas. I love it, the purists will say it's not real tequila, but I love it, I don't care. Then I had to get the Nyack. If you're not hip, you need to get hip. It's very good cognac. And for this, you use 1 ounce. And then you use the Contra. So basically a triple sec. You use 1 ounce of that. Then you grab you some ice. Pour a little bit of ice in the mixer. Close it up and then just get to shaking. Now, I had to fast forward this because I was shaking for a long time. Then you pour it in your glass. Now, you can, salt the rim, but I really don't like, I really don't like that when I'm drinking margarita, so I just didn't do it. So I cut up some more limes just to garnish it. You can garnish it, put it on the rim, but I said I went ahead and just threw it all in the whole drink. Taste was pretty good. It was very smooth. And after one margarita, I'm feeling it right now because I'm doing this voiceover after after the video, of course, and I'm done.
Bro, put too much liquor in there. All I tasted really was liquor, but it was smooth. I made it again the right way, and it was real good there.
That nigga say I'm done, and I'm done.
Yeah, I was faded the whole time trying to do these voiceovers.
That's funny. My mom said I would like one, which is hilarious. Why? All you drink is like Absolute. Like why would you need? Why would you need like something that do a bunch of different drinks? Yeah, man, that clip was absolute. It was from our. I keep wanting to call it a competition show, but it wasn't that. It was just you know, this how Byron make whatever, and this how saying it was two. We picked a dish and we picked a drink, and then this is how we made it. You know what I'm saying? I think that's something we definitely should do again in the new year, man. Because that was pretty dope, especially because like even though you sent it to me, like I didn't watch it or whatever. What I'm saying before, but we all watched it together, which was super cool. You want to watch a pasta one?
Nah, that one can't see the light of day. I hate that it's on the internet right now.
Let's see. My next goal was to only buy black-owned alcohol since we talking about alcohol. And man, was this a very tough goal that I'm counting down the weeks before I can just go in the store and get something normal. Because although I have learned a lot and experienced some brands and all that good stuff, but man, here in Ohio, they don't
That's
mess with niggas, man, like at all when it comes to alcohol. Because I mean, you gotta be man, if you got anything that even resembles something independent, yeah, they ain't messing with you at all or whatever. So unless I'd be having to order stuff from different states. You know what I'm saying? I'd be having to go to when I travel or whatever, I'll be having to hit a grocery store on my way out, you know what I'm saying, like just to bring something back. Like it was tough, man. So shout out to just having a decent reserve of stuff that I had like before the year started, you know what I'm saying, like that helped, you know what I'm saying, because I didn't actually have to buy like liquor or whatever. But man, it got tough or whatever.
Hey, but by the end of the year, on a good note.
Man, oh, dude, why black owned stuff be so expensive? No, I'm just playing.
It's expensive and hard to find, but the quality is up there.
Quality be good. So some of the brands that I had came across and mess with was uh I don't know if you can see the logo, the McBride Sisters collection, Black Girl Magic. This is wine. This is really good. I only had a bottle of that. That was pretty good though. Uh, Anniversary gift. It's 10-to-1 rum, light and dark. Caribbean dark rum and Caribbean white rum. This stuff is great, man. The white rum is my favorite because it's more like a traditional rum. The Caribbean dark rum is strong like a whiskey. That shit is strong. It's the strongest rum I probably ever had, and I drank it and treated it like a whiskey. Like it was so strong, but it was so good, like extra, like really really good or whatever, like really good. What else I had? I had it was some chocolate wine, some I forgot what it's called though. It was some chocolate wine. Damn, it was. I swear, it was like it was not wine. Pardon me. It was some it was champagne, or like some champagne, but it was extra chocolate, man. It was like I can't think of the name of it, man. Let me see if I can look it up real quick. Oh, it's called Black Chocolate in a Bottle is what it's called. Black is the brand, BLAQUE for anybody that's looking for it. Black Chocolate in a Bottle. Um, it's probably like 40. It's $40 or $50 a bottle or something like that.
Ooh.
If you got a special occasion coming up though, go ahead and cop. Like it's worth it for sure. It is champagne, so like treat it as such. But definitely go ahead and get some of that. That black is pretty good though. But this right here though, man, Byron mentioned it in the video. It's Nyack though.
I was almost gone. I'm sorry.
Yeah, this Nyack might be the thing of the year for me for the experience or whatever. It's cognac or whatever. Like it's a Hennessy substitute of for black people, I guess. But so it's just what's relatable for black people, whatever. But it's so good, man. Like it's smooth. The taste is great. The price point was good. Like it's if they ever bring this to Ohio, like I will be copping like all the time, like for sure.
Shout out,
Nyack was the winner to me for sure this year.
shout out to Uncle Nearest for buying that
on their heels, though.
for buying that vineyard because they got the reach where because that Uncle Nearest is around the corner from me. That's one of the only ones I can find. So if they start production,
yeah, gotta do what we gotta do. Gotta do what we gotta do for sure. You drink you put rum in your eggnog? You drink eggnog with liquor in it?
man, I just had I just had eggnog with liquor in it, but it had cognac. It had cognac, whiskey, and I think it might have had a rum too. It was crazy, but it was man, delicious. Don't get me started. Like that's one of my favorite holiday drinks is eggnog and rum, or
Okay.
eggnog and cognac. Or something. Shit, truth.
I've never really had, man. I be taking my cognac serious. I've had like usually be like eggnog and like brandy or something like a cheap brandy with eggnog with a cheap brandy with like good eggnog though. Usually, like, I drink a lot of that, man, and pay for it. Pay for it later.
What about the coquito? It's made with it doesn't have the egg in it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that
It got the
probably be.
coconut in it, but
See, I want it made by a real Spanish person though.
I had it by two different Puerto Rican families, and it was both
You
good.
you you know what I meant. Don't
Yeah,
don't say it like that. You know what I meant. Don't
I'm just
don't
saying.
don't do me like that,
Hey,
man.
then I went to the store and I got my own ingredients. I got the Don Q. You know what I'm saying? Because I wanted to make it authentic, and it was cool. But then I was told, hey, get the damn, what's the other rum?
The
Not cap,
captain?
no, not Captain, but some other, I don't know, some other shit. It was
Yeah.
like, no, get the other shit. It's better, but shit, I wanted to get the Don Q. Shit,
Yeah, I it looks so good. I've watched people make it. It look really like good, like refresh, like something like you can like really drink all day. Like you pour like you make a pitcher or something, and you just drink like all day. Like is that like refreshing and everything? Like it look real good. You know what I'm saying? But I ain't never had it though.
very similar
I ain't
to
never had it
eggnog, but it's without
without
the
the
egg.
yeah.
Period.
I'm down. Uh, I'm about to say, I'm about to say, OG Bart never joined us. Okay, what up, Ma? I just had to confirm. I'm about to say, uh, yeah. So I usually like I never really get like the pre-mix stuff, the pre-mix eggnog, brandy, whatever, but usually do the like the just mixing cheap brandy like Christian's Brothers, something like the cheapest brandy you can find with like some pretty decent eggnog. Usually always come out pretty good though.
Shit,
Hey man, make
just
make your
don't use
mom
the
make your mom some Spanish eggnog.
that shit was messy. Why? That's why I ain't making sense. And that's kind of like time consuming.
It's a
Nigga,
lot going on, and yeah, it is a lot. That's true.
um,
That's true. That's
hey, but
true.
would you use the Ciroc in your eggnog? Ciroc VS brandy in your eggnog?
Have you had it?
No, and I wanted to try it, but now it's over. I
Yeah.
never support.
Well, yeah, not yeah now, but it's not it's fine. Like it's not anything special. It's fine. Um, so if the price was cheap enough, or like if the price was fine, like was decent, fine. Like, but that's it though. You know what I'm saying? Like I wouldn't. It was just okay. Like it wasn't nothing special. You know what I'm saying? It was just fine. So yeah, I would use it. Yep. Well, back when Puff had it, I would I would I would I would dabble.
You put
Um
some of the Diddy juice in the eggnog.
yeah, yeah. Oh yeah, hilarious. I might as well just send my money to go stage. Send my money straight to Cassie, man. Just cut out the middleman. Anyway, uh my I had go to the dentist. My last three was go to the dentist, get a PCP, which I did. Primary care physician, by the way. I don't get it clear. Go to the dentist. Would you like to know how much out of pocket money I spent at the dentist this year? I
Ah,
don't mind sharing this with the world. Like, would you guys like to know how much money I spent at the dentist this year? I have good insurance. I work for a hospital. Would you like to know how much out of pocket money I spent at the dentist this year? Thousands is right. Like, would you like to know how many thousands?
hey, let me know.
Jesus, man, dude,
Uh,
dude, probably like almost, dude, like 3,500, like thirty five
damn,
hundred dollars
God, damn, for what?
total. Like,
What did
dude,
they
I
do
got,
for $3,500?
dude, it was so much. I think total, because some of it is like it's like root canals, but not. It's like root canals, and then I hit my max extra quick or whatever. Because they do the root, they pay like partial on the root canals, but then they don't pay for the caps at all. So you got to pay for all the caps. And then they started doing two. They started doing two root canals, and it was like, hey, by the way, you hit your max, so we can either leave your teeth how they are until the new year, or you can pay out of pocket. And I'm like, well, like, it's just a hole in my tooth because it's like, what do you mean? Like, leave them as it is? Like, there's nothing there. And they're like, yeah, we know. And I'm like, so you're telling me like I don't really have it? Like I can just break off my teeth and make it worse by the time the New Year's coming? Like, yeah. And I'm like, oh, I I really don't have a choice. I have to pay to get the crown and cap and stuff or whatever it's called. And yeah, so with this great insurance that I have, I still end up paying maybe just under, maybe 34, but right around 3,500 dollars out of pocket total. So I went to the dentist a lot this year, like a ton, like a whole bunch, a bunch, like a lot. I went to the dentist a bunch. And then my last one was to read 4 books. That's 1 book a quarter, and I ended up reading 22 books this year.
That's
22
impressive.
books. 22 books. Um, some of them was books that reading slash audio books. Some of them was books that I reread, like Verbal Judo was a good one. I would highly recommend it if you haven't. Yeah, Erica, Great Insurance was great. Great
Hold on,
Insurance was
did you
my
read Erica's
my
book?
thing. I did not. I asked her to send me a media copy. You know what I'm saying? Because the media don't pay for copy because the media do reviews and stuff. I asked for a media copy, and she didn't send it. Otherwise, it would have been 23 books. I'm just saying, just putting it out there. So some of them was like I'm not like a real self help book type person, but I read a couple of them. They were okay. I read the autobiography of Malcolm X. That was a great book. If nobody's read that book, like I know I'm like kind of late to it, but if you haven't read that, that's a good book to read. Um, uh, it is. Barack Obama's book, A Promised Land, is pretty good. Uh, what else I read? The last book I read most recently was there's a book called Be Useful. It's Arnold Schwarzenegger book, believe it or not.
He wrote a book.
Uh, I'm not. He wrote a book and he do the audio book. He read the audio book, and it's actually I hate self help books. I really don't like self help books because um they make it seem like oh just do this, and if it's a person that's writing the book or whatever, then chances are it's a person that's already rich or famous or whatever. So like, I don't want to hear a rich famous person like all you got to do is this. Oh, all you got to do is this, and then you do this, and blah blah blah. Like, but you already got the money and stuff. Like, so like don't like I hate it. You know what I'm saying? But the thing I did like about the Arnold Schwarzenegger book is that every time he would make a point, he would say like, "I get it. I know what you're thinking. You're thinking because I'm rich, because I'm famous, I can just make this happen. I know you're probably saying to yourself because that's Arnold Schwarzenegger saying it that You can
Who?
just do blah blah blah. Hey, hey, this Nyack is hitting right now. But that's what. But every time he made a point though, he always followed up like, look, I get it. You know what I'm saying? He's like, but look, you don't got to do it on the scale that Arnold did it. You can do it on this scale, or you can do it on like, and then he give other examples like so. I actually enjoyed that one. Like that was a pretty that like the Arnold Schwarzenegger book was pretty good. It's a book called Attached. So if you having, I don't want to say having relationship issues, but it's about like relationships and the different attachment styles. We did a show this year about attachment styles. If you haven't watched that show, go back and watch it because we kind of go over everything. That's a good book to read. And I think we did a show before I even finished the book. That's very interesting, though. And then my last recommendation, I read some pretty good books this year. It's called The Sum of Us by Heather McGhee. Um, it is it's a good book, man. It's a book about um, it's a book about how just throughout history, and she really started like way back in like the 50s and 60s, and come all the way up to like 2000 and like the unabridged version is goes to like 2016 or something of like just examples of how like in an effort to keep black people down or like minorities down, like white people damage themselves. You know what I'm saying? Like she gave an example. I just to quickly, she gave an example of um uh like in the 60s or whatever, where you would have like white people swim at the pool on these days, black people swim at the pool on these days, and white people would be like, we're not swimming at the pool after the black people, you have to drain the pool. And then they'd be like, all right, we'll drain it. But then it started costing too much money to drain the pool and refill it and blah, blah, blah. So then there was like, either you can just swim, like we can still have segregation, you can just swim after them like the next day, or we can just shut the pool down. They were like, shut the pool down then. And then like no, so nobody can swim. So they went from like being able to swim to not being able to swim because of racism, like just stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Just examples throughout the just all the way up to 2016 or whatever. So uh, the Sum of Us by Heather McGhee is a great book. If nobody's heard of it or read it, definitely check it out. But definitely hit that goal. So 22 books, and my goal was to read 4. So pretty solid year for that one.
Man, hold on. But you say you don't like self-help books.
I hate self-help books.
See, I don't know. I find a lot of great information in those books. Now, mind you, you're talking to people who didn't made it in whatever career that they didn't, that they didn't did. But
Mhm.
sometimes it's stuff in that book. It may give you motivation or it just may give you just raw knowledge about how to approach, a certain situation. Um, because well, me personally, I'm not privy to every bit of knowledge. So when somebody give me a knowledge about something and their own way of thinking, I'll be like, you know what, let me try it out. Let me see if it works for me. And sometimes it do. So, you know, just on how to shit. If this nigga Kevin Samuels came out with a self help book, I'm reading that shit. That nigga got that nigga videos is legendary.
Yeah, I think I guess that's why I guess that's why I don't like it because I don't look at people. I don't look up, and I'm not knocking anybody, but I don't look up to people traditionally in a traditional way that most people do. I guess is what I'm saying. So I don't look at like like I always laugh at Angel because she'd be like she listens to like or she used to listen to like Puffy doing like sleep affirmations or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like oh, I don't know what he was saying, but I can just picture Puffy like, oh, visualize and all you had to do is, fucking come up luckily get the biggest rapper in New York history, you know what I'm saying? And you can sell him, you can sell 80 million records too. Like you know what I'm saying? Like that's like
Right.
that's the thing I think about self-help books or whatever. Like it's just, of course, once you've done it, you can say, oh, it's easy. All you have to do is X, Y, Z. You know what I'm saying? All you have to do is, like, I guess I just hate that all you have to do is people. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, you trying to get from here to here? Oh, all you got to do is X, Y, Z. That's it.
No, that's not good self help. No, it's like, nah, that's not good self help because it ain't all you got to do. You got to put in some work before you even get to the all you got to do part of the goal.
Yeah. So maybe the ones I read when I was younger were bad self-help books, and it just completely turned me off of the idea of actual good self-help books. Because even though the like I said, the Arnold Schwarzenegger book was really good. He talked about his background and blah blah blah, but then he followed it up with like, I get it. Hey, I get it. You like, of course, you the governor. This is easy for you. You know what I'm saying? He's like, but you can do it on a smaller scale or the scale at where you at. Like, you don't have to do it on my scale. And I'm like, all right, well, that's at least he's like cognitive of the fact that it's a difference between so and so guy in Iowa, like random guy in Iowa, and the fucking ex governor of California. Like, it's a difference. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's a
Mhm.
difference. You know what I'm saying? So he's at least aware where some people be like, all you got to do is like, no,
Yeah, that's not good self help.
no.
Like Kevin Samuels stood out to me when he said, you got to master what do you call it, like soft skills. I'm like, what the fuck is soft skills? So I watched the video and it's just to sum it up quickly. Soft skills is just basically a regular conversation with somebody that you don't know. You know, and he was saying, just by mastering these soft skills, I have gotten to places where I shouldn't have been. And I was like, okay, but let me just try it out, nigga. just Nigga, just by having conversations with random people and just talking about nothing, nigga, it has worked wonders. I can't even explain that shit because I guess it just make you seem, I don't know, more approachable, especially in a situation. Let's just say a situation in a business setting, like you don't know anybody, personally, but just being able to have a conversation about, I don't know, a fucking basketball game last night will make you more, uh, not as not relatable, but like just more seem like I guess
Personable.
yeah, personable. Yeah, that's the word. Thank you.
Mhm.
So and then that one like that'll lead to hey, I'm having a party on Saturday. You should come. You
That's
know what I'm
true.
saying?
For sure. Yeah.
So yeah, and then that nigga say yeah. Fuck the people. Fuck your friends from high school. Like no, you got to get some new friends. Like nigga, get you a friend that's successful doing this, successful doing it, more successful than you. That's who you want to
That's the
hang out
goal,
with.
man. For sure.
So
That's for sure. Um, I well, first off, if Kevin Samuel come out with a book today, I'm not reading that shit because something is wrong. I just want to put that out there. But I get what you're saying, and I agree. Yeah, I agree with that though. I agree with that. Erica said, "Perfect Peace is a good read." She said, "It's about a woman raises her son as a girl for half of his life. She's convinced the whole family he was a girl no one knew. That's crazy. And it's set in the 40s.
that's one time.
What the what? That's crazy. I don't know what's going on." Angel said, I feel like you need to be a little more open minded. Me? Just because I don't like self help books?
I don't.
Maybe.
I'll back you up. You don't like the way that they're presented. You know,
I just don't. Maybe it's just the people. Like maybe I feel like the people who do the self help, like because it end up being like I keep wanting to call this nigga Action Jackson, like the black dude that cheated on his wife and made her sit in front of that camera and shit. You know what I'm saying, with the wild hair or
what?
whatever. You remember? Come on, man. You remember the black dude that all the women loved or whatever, and then coming to find out that he was cheating on his wife, or did he cheat on his wife or something? He did something, and then remember she was like like they were like she like they like sat on the couch and did some sort of Derrick Jackson. I keep calling this nigga Action Jackson.
Oh, Derek.
Derrick Jackson. You know what I'm saying? Like yeah. Derrick Jackson. That's right.
That nigga
Yeah,
disappeared from the
he
face of the earth.
that's what I'm saying. Yeah, but for the longest though, he was like the biggest thing though, and he giving women all this advice about X Y Z and blah blah blah, and so I guess I think the fact that, and I know anybody can write a book and all of this stuff, but I guess the people who was writing the self help books, the people that was popular doing the self help stuff, um, I'm like, what? Why is these people, like this group of people, and not just him? I don't want to single him out, even though this nigga had one of the biggest scams going on or whatever. But
This Action Jackson nigga,
let's call
he
him
didn't.
Jackson
That nigga
Jackson.
was not self helping nobody. He was just playing into what women's
He's
believed
playing.
on and on relationships
That's
and all that
true.
shit. That's all he was. He wasn't giving nothing real. That nigga was talking that bullshit.
For sure. I just mean like that, but those type of people though. You're absolutely right about that, but I just mean like those type of people, like those people that shouldn't be fucking doing. He shouldn't be giving advice. You know what I'm saying? Now, granted, at the same time, I'm not saying that I should be giving advice. Therefore, I don't give advice. You know what I'm saying? Like I'll give my opinion. And now, if you call me personally, I'll give you advice or whatever. Like I give you advice, or I give whoever called me personally advice. But on this show, I don't say like this is what you should do unequivocally. Like you know what I'm saying, without a shadow of a doubt, this is what you should be doing. Like, I don't do that. Or I'm like, nigga, yo, nigga cheating on you and this, whatever. I'll say my opinion, blah blah blah. But nigga, I'm not, like, 'cause that's crazy. That's crazy. Anyway, the Arnold Schwarzenegger book, that was close. All right, that one, that one was close. The Arnold Schwarzenegger book was more maybe it will help me. I don't know, but it was more. It was a better book than I thought it was going to be. I'm a fan, obviously, so I received it better, and it'll make me more open to reading those books going forward. That's what I'll say.
Uh, speaking of this nigga Arnold, he he done made a great one of the greatest Christmas movies in my opinion. Him and what's that nigga name? Sinbad. Bingo all the way. Great movie.
Hey, Jingle All the Way was a great movie for sure, man. Hey, Jingle All the Way, real talk was like, is that really one of your all time favorite Christmas movies, or was that after we had a conversation and you thought about it? Because Jingle All the Way was really one of my favorite. Like I forgot about it, but like growing up, Jingle All the Way was definitely one of my favorite like Christmas movies. Put your favorite
Um,
Christmas movie in the comment section.
my favorite is Home Alone 2, then Home Alone 1,
Ooh,
then Jingle All the Way, then the Santa Claus, Tim Allen.
Tim Allen. Ooh,
Um,
does Santa Claus change for you now that you know that Tim Allen is a weirdo?
Look, he a racist weirdo.
Yeah, did that change it for you?
See,
Do you not
while I
like?
was saying that, I remembered it. It's kind of like how when Seinfeld, when this nigga Kramer, you know, said what he said. I can't even I can't even watch the show no more. I haven't watched Santa Claus movies, but I'm just going off childhood. But hey, so in the Medina, it's a museum with like all this Christmas stuff. And they have all of the they got the Tim Allen uh they got the Tim Allen Christmas stuff from the movie, the props from the movie. Then they got the whole wardrobe from Jingle All the Way. They got they got both suits from both of the superhero and the villain. I can't remember what dude's name is, but you gotta check it out. It's shit dope.
Oh man.
Omni Man was it? No, it was an Omni. I'm tripping. I said Omni Man.
Omni Man is relatively new. Um, would you like to tell Angel what Tim? Would you like to tell Angel what Tim Allen would like to do? Like, would you like to let her know what he demands? Would you like to know his demands?
All I know is he wouldn't do a movie with Arnold Schwarzenegger, and it's not because of that.
This nigga said, "Man, dude, Tim Allen, dude, Tim Allen, this nigga demanded, nigga, in a fucking interview, this nigga demanded to be able to say the word nigger, like not nigger it with an A, and not saying like that's better, but he demanded to be able to say like that hard ER. He demanded that shit, like was saying it was something like clearly I'm not a racist, like so how can a word be bad coming out of my mouth, like you know what I'm saying, like he like demanded to say this shit, like you, what are you talking about? Like you don't have no right. Like he demanded to say it. Like demanded. Like really. Like I'm. Like if I can't say the word, nigga, I'm not doing. I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to do the film or the show or whatever it was. I can't remember, but
The
it was
two
like
main
nigga.
characters.
Like it was like clearly I'm not a racist, so it can't be racist if I say it. And everybody like, Tim Allen, are you an idiot? What are you talking about?
I haven't heard from him since.
Nigga. So you know they did the Santa Claus 2 just
Mm-hmm.
recently. You know, that's it.
It's supposed to be a Santa Claus 3 coming out.
Or
Heard.
yeah, Santa Claus 3 or something. So Erica and your mom said the Christmas Story. You like the Christmas Story?
See, I started watching it. Um, I watched it for the first time about 8 years ago, so it's relatively new. That shit is hilarious.
Yeah, I don't think I ever sat down and watched it all the way through, like fully all the way through in one sitting or whatever. So I don't know. I remember parts. You know what I'm saying? I remember being solid. I know here in Cleveland, of course, we got the Christmas Story house slash museum right on the west side. You can go visit at any point you want to. You know what I'm saying? But I don't know. I can't really judge it because I didn't like watch it all the way through at one time. Your mom said The Preacher's Wife. The Preacher's Wife. That I forgot that was a
That's a
Christmas
Christmas
movie.
movie. I ain't never
I
seen it.
forgot it is a Christmas movie. Oh, Angel said somebody said one that I had forgot about too. That I thought was one of Bad Santa. Yo, Bad Santa was a great Christmas movie. Man, R.I.P. Bernie Mac, of course. Billy Bob Thornton did his thing. I don't know the name of the midget dude.
RP to him too. He died too.
Did he? Damn. But he been a all star since Friday. Um, Yeah. Bad Santa's. I think they made a Bad Santa 2. Couldn't. I don't even know if I've seen it or not, but could have been better than the first one. Shout out to Bad Santa. That's a great pick. Bad Santa's good though. Angel said this Christmas. Have any? All right. You seen this Christmas? The Chris Brown. This Christmas.
I've seen it, but I don't remember it. It wasn't memorable.
um. Yeah, I don't remember. I don't think I didn't watch it. I just know I didn't watch it. I think once they announced like Chris Brown was in there, I probably was like, I'm not watching this. I just know that I'm not watching it.
Rihanna
I
fan?
probably, unrelated, yes. This has nothing to do with that, but yeah, yeah. Just has everything to do with actually, I just don't like. I just this is gonna sound crazy, but I just don't like those. I don't want to say I don't like them because I haven't watched them, but I haven't watched any of those like those black like the I don't want to call them black only films, but like the films that only black people watch, like Soul
Oh, okay.
Food.
The Chitlin movies.
Yeah, like yeah. Even if they had big screen releases, which I don't know which ones did or didn't, I just didn't. I just like I've never seen Soul Food, right? Like I know I understand the story, but like I never seen it, like because I don't like it's a black only movie. You know what I'm saying? Like I never seen I've seen I say the bad. I've seen like bits and parts of it, but I never sat down and watched it.
You
I
see the
never sat
best
down
part?
and I don't know what's the best what's the best part.
when when they was in there playing the piano. Yeah.
No,
Uh,
I just remember them sliding food into like a room or something. I remember somebody was cheating on somebody or something, and I remember somebody died of like high blood pressure or something, and then nigga was like, "Oh, let's keep eating bad food. Let's get together and eat more bad food." Like that's the idea. I know she just died of a heart attack or some shit or hypertension, but let's do that again. let's do more of that. I don't know what happens to Byron's thing. So I never seen that or like The Wood or I think I've seen Love and Basketball, but like I never seen like The Wood or Best Man Holiday or Best Man 2 or any of those things. Like any of those like just straight black black only movies. Erica said I'm a hater. I don't hate Chris Brown. It wasn't the Chris Brown. It was like only black people going to see this, and I don't want to see it. Angel says, "See, you need to consider being a little bit more open-minded on missing out." What I what I miss? The Black Christmas movies are good too. What Black Christmas movie am I missing out on? The Preacher's Wife. I remember seeing The Preacher's Wife when I was super young, and I forgot that was a Christmas movie. But I remember seeing that. I was young, but I remember it. Um, Erica said I just watched one with Eddie Murphy. Eddie Murphy got a new one with one of the Bailey sisters. I don't know which one is which. Chloe or Haley, I think is the other one. I think that's her name. I'm not sure. Was it good, Erica? I don't know. Angel said Byron's pizza making me hungry. Me too. She said it wasn't bad. Well, good. I'm glad. Erica, what platform is that on? Is it on like Amazon Prime or something or Netflix or I don't think it got like a major release today. I think it's like streaming or something, right? I must say I want to watch that too. And there's a lot out there. Well, you gotta give me something. I'm trying to think of like black Christmas movies that are not just like set during Christmas or whatever, like ones that's like or like that like revolved around Christmas. because if you go like movies that's like set during Christmas or like that flow through Christmas, then it's a lot of them. Then you could say the Temptations. Technically, you can say what's the one Spike Lee movie? Not Crooklyn. It's the ones I remember the name of it, but Spike Lee got a movie or whatever. Like it's kind of like of his life, like childhood, like loosely based on his life. Like that's a pretty good movie, but that's kind of set around Christmas. Well, different seasons or whatever. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. You said Prime, Hallmark, and Netflix. Is it on all three of them, or are you just guessing? Which I don't know which one. You said all three of them. Eric said Friday After Next. I brought Friday After Next up too. I felt like that was a pretty good one. Friday After Next was a funny classic. Would you call
the whole way through
Friday After Next?
because bits and pieces. I never watched it from beginning to end.
I was gonna ask you, would you consider it a classic? But I guess not though. Can be a classic. Can be a classic. We were just talking about Black Christmas movie. Can you think of any other Black Christmas movies?
It's Coming to America, a Christmas movie.
It was set in the winter. I don't know about Christmas.
Damn, it's rare.
Well, your mom said there's a ton of them out there, and I'm like, well, you got to give me some because I'm like, well, if we talking about set around Christmas, I'm like, yeah, then there's a ton. And I started naming like the Temptations and I think I was saying Crooklyn. I think is that the Spike Lee movie that's like loosely based on his life when he was kind of like following the mom and the kids, and they moved down to I want to say maybe Virginia, then back to New York or something. Is that Crooklyn?
Could be. I know
I know
it's
it's
a
a,
girl in the movie.
yeah, I know it's a Spike Lee movie, and I know that it's set around like Christmas or different seasons, but I don't remember if the name of it is Crooklyn or not.
No,
I don't remember the name of the
but I
movie,
can't
but
remember this. I just can't just pick out of a hat like, hey, that's a Black Christmas movie.
well, that's what. Well, all right, look, this is what Google is for. Then we're gonna let you guys go.
I know the songs though.
Oh, you know, that's what we should have did. All right,
Michael
hey,
Jackson got a classic, like a super classic.
so wait,
James
so
Brown, certified.
that's funny. All right, so according to Entertainment Weekly, I think this is. All right, so the number one Black Christmas movie is This Christmas, 2007.
That's a
It's the
movie that you
number
never watched.
one. It's a movie I never watched. Number two is Almost Christmas. Oh, all right. So I don't know anything about this besides they have a picture of a young. First, this is 2016, and I am pretty sure that this is I'm pretty sure that this is Michael Jackson's sister. Oh no, this is Gabrielle Union. Never mind. Number three is Friday After Next. Pretty good. Number four is Christmas in Compton. Are you familiar?
Nah.
No. Keith David in there, so it can't be bad. I've never seen nothing that Keith David made that's been bad. Keith David being in there automatically makes it average. Like just hearing Keith David talk about whatever makes it an average movie. You just got like one of those voices, man. I can hear Keith David talk about I don't care, and I'll just sit there and I'm like, damn, it's fucking Keith David, man, it's great. Number 5 is Best Man Holiday.
That was a
Now,
sequel.
yeah, just look, it just got all black people in there, so they just call it a black movie. That don't mean it's good, but Sanaa Lathan, Regina Hall, Neil Long, and then a bunch
I'll
of
watch it.
dudes. Who cares?
I'll watch it
How
just
about?
for
Yeah.
that.
Well, you seen the people that I named, and it said a bunch of dudes.
Yeah, I don't want. It's the
You
same
know,
niggas that's in every other.
yeah, exactly.
Every other, especially with Sanaa Lathan. These niggas just happen to show up. One of them three, one of them three show up every movie.
That's funny. Number 6 is Last Holiday. Now I did see this. I didn't know. I didn't think this was around Christmas time, but this was actually a pretty decent movie. Last Holiday with Queen Latifah and LL Cool J. Now I don't think LL Cool J could act, especially around this time. This was like younger. This was 2006, but this movie is pretty solid.
Is that when he was driving a truck, a UPS truck or something? Was that movie?
Yeah, yeah. I think he was like a Yeah, I think he was like a Yeah, I think he was like a. Yeah, I think so or something. Or in this, he had like a some type of a terminal disease or disorder or something, and maybe he was our coworker or something. I don't remember, but that movie was pretty decent. Number 7 is The Perfect Holiday, 2007. Now this is another movie with the same people. Maybe this is why I don't watch these movies because be the same people. Gabrielle Union, the same guys from This Holiday. It's the same people. It's the same guys. Like it's just the same people.
Yeah,
Queen
that movie.
Latifah, Terrence Howard. It's just the same people.
No, I want to see a
Number
Christmas movie with Denzel, Samuel. Give me the best black actors.
the best, but yeah, give me all the best. Yeah, exactly. So the best you're gonna get is The Preacher's Wife, which is your mom's number one. This is number 8 on their list, The Preacher's Wife with Denzel and of course, Whitney Houston, of course. Nigga, come on, man. Number 9 is a Tyler Perry's Christmas, or Tyler Perry's A Medea Christmas. That's number 9. So with that being number 9, I have no hope for the for the other 5 of these.
Man, see,
Mm,
if we going, I think we need to set out and make our own Christmas movie, but we need a budget. Because
oh god.
if we're going comedy, I'm trying to get like Eddie Murphy, uh, Dave Chappelle, Kevin Hart, all in the same movie somehow, some way. if we're gonna
Oh,
do
that'll be
if we're gonna do a comedy, we're going the
that'll be
comedy
great.
way.
My bad, y'all. I just came back to the screen. I figured I figured y'all was commenting. Your mom said go to my Facebook page. I post about Christmas movies. I'm about to go check it out, man.
Yeah, but if I'm going for a drama, okay, we got to bring Denzel back.
last last holiday was good. Last holiday was good. Oh, Erica said no. She thought she was dying. Yeah, she thought she had like a terminal disease or something. And then uh, towards the end, she didn't, or it was treatable or something. And then she got like paid or something. She was rich or something, or something, and she had to work. I think she became rich, and then they fell in love or something. Erica said the Preacher Wife soundtrack I still listen to. Man, so if Tyler Perry is number 9 though, these other 5 is about to be trash. Holiday Rush 2019, never heard of it.
Never heard of it.
Number 11 is Black Nativity,
Yeah, I
never
heard
heard of
about
it.
it, but I never watched it. Though.
Dude, they got fucking, excuse my language. They got Forrest Whitaker, Angela Bassett, Jennifer Hudson in a musical. I
But
never even heard of this.
it's a story. The Black Nativity, it's a story that's been around forever. They always do a play around. Carrie will do this play every year.
Yeah, I know that's a Langston Hughes play, but like
Yeah,
I a single mother sends her son from Baltimore to New York to live with a distant religious relative. Naturally, the son hates it and is determined to flee. But like any Christmas story, the power of the holiday spirit takes over. No. Come on, man. Back to back Forrest Whitakers. Number 12 is Jingle Jangle, A Christmas Journey. The fuck is this? What is this?
That shit is on Netflix. I started watching it and I couldn't finish.
It's Forrest Whitaker, Keegan Michael Key, Felicia Rashad in this. Oh, this is terrible. Number 13 is Merry Little Christmas, Liddle, as in Merry Little Christmas, a Kelly Rowland movie.
Like, why can't we have a regular Christmas movie? Like, why do we got to be something? I got to be surrounded by the preacher's wife come back for the holiday and see the person that she was supposed to marry, and old lady in the wig that looked like a man, stop the marriage because it wasn't right, and then Forrest Whitaker just had to show up and just look around, looking crazy. Why can't it just be a regular normal story? Like, why does somebody gotta be some type of bullshit? You know what I'm saying? You got dude home alone. He got left home alone, and it was funny because people tried to ride.
Just fun, yeah, just fun, some fun. What's the Arnold Schwarzenegger movie you just named? Jingle All the Way. Yeah, like just fun, good happy times. Like no, no. Number 14 is A Christmas Journey, 2021. Never heard of it. Something with Holly Robinson Peete. I didn't even know she was still acting. Good for her. Number 15 of 15 is Christmas Bellas, 2019. No one in it that we ever heard of. So,
I don't understand. When you go to networks, hey, we got this great story. It's about a black person experiencing trauma, but Christmas is around the corner and everything is solved by Christmas. Like, that's the premise for every fucking movie on the list.
What about Holiday Heart? What about Holiday Heart, man?
I don't even know what that is. No, I never see that.
You want to see a gay Ving Rhames?
Look, I had enough when I watched Pulp Fiction, nigga. That was enough. I don't need to see Ving Rhames.
He had a streak, man.
We got time to see Ving Rhames getting clapped hard.
He had a streak. He had a streak where he was, a drag queen takes in a drug addict and her daughter to help raise the daughter. Man, this nigga was Hey, shout out to Ving Rhames, man. He got hella range.
Hey, I could just I haven't seen this movie at all, but I could just imagine this shit because this nigga, he's such a good actor that I just know it's gonna be funny as hell. But I just don't want to watch it. Like
Erica, that's not a Christmas movie. You telling me the Holiday Heart? It got holiday in the name. What holiday are you talking? They're not talking about 4th of July or Valentine's Day. You telling me Holiday Heart is not about Christmas? You telling me Holiday Heart not a Christmas movie, man? It's fucking.
They said we've seen your Pulp Fiction. It'd be perfect for Holiday Heart. That's how they came to
so ridiculous, man. All right, yeah, I didn't see most of the movies on that list, but hey, man, if Entertainment Weekly says it was the top movies, they have to be the top movies. So Get to watching, you know.
Couldn't be
All right,
ready. He just
man.
accepted his mother and her son in. Got him through the holidays. But of
Yeah, why
course, he
couldn't he
had
just
to
be a
be.
normal guy? Why couldn't
Yeah.
he just why did he have to be a drag queen? Like why couldn't he just be why couldn't he just be a normal good guy who didn't want sex from the mom or didn't want to molest a kid? Why couldn't he just be a normal guy who's like, man, I got the extra space. I don't have any children or a wife. I can actually do this and help somebody. I would love to help. Like, why did he have to be fucking like? Why he just couldn't be normal? He just couldn't be normal. All right, I'm over it, man. just uh, I'm just saying.
Yeah.
I'm just saying. All right, man. So you know, shout out to Ving Rhames, man, and them Arby's commercials because he getting paid to do voiceovers.
And it falls right in line with the Pulp Fiction. I'll I'll tell your heart, like he getting paid to say Arby's.
we had
That's crazy, man.
yo,
He typecast. He's so crazy
hey,
for that.
hey, 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 man, we gonna get canceled.
Hey, shout out to Ben Reigns. Good actor.
All right,
uh,
man.
Moral of the
Hey,
story is we got to produce our own Black Christmas movie.
all right, man. Well, man, I had other clips to play and stuff, but we running way over. We appreciate y'all hanging out with us. Um, I can all right. How about I'll let you guys choose which one I'll play. Right. So we can either play a clip from White Twitter. Do you guys go to White Twitter ever? There's a lot of said about Black Twitter, but do you guys ever go to White Twitter? I don't know if you do. You ever go to White Twitter?
I never even heard of it. I didn't even know it was a thing.
Well, if it's a Black Twitter, white people is gonna make their own version of it. So we can either have a White Twitter clip. We can either have Byron falling asleep on the show, or Byron being scared by one of the short films that we had watched. I'll let you guys decide. I got them all three on here. I was gonna try to figure out a way to wedge them all in, but I'll let you decide how you guys want to end the show. How you guys want to end the year? Byron falling asleep is fucking hysterical to me though. I say we play that one regardless. While we wait on y'all to vote, we're gonna play that one, and then hopefully y'all pick something else because that shit is funny. I think it's this one. This is where like you didn't see your baby for 31 days. Like how do you not check your baby for 31 days? You fall asleep. This nigga sleeping over here. I thought the camera was froze. That's funny. Nigga, I'm about to. That's about to be the entire clip. Is about to be you falling asleep. That's funny. Nigga, I thought the camera was froze. Well, everybody, we wanna we gotta scrap this episode, man. Now look, so hey, whenever that was the end of the episode. Then we just we just moved on.
I know. Obviously, I was tired, but I don't. I don't know if I was where I was working a lot or I was drinking or something. I don't know. I was tired. That's all I remember.
That nigga clocked out. That nigga punched the clock. You know what's funny is that was only like I'm not even kidding. We usually do about an hour. We're a little over today, but we usually do about an hour. Like that was probably like 22 minutes into the show. This nigga punched the clock. Like it wasn't like we was at the the 50-minute mark. You know what I'm saying? This nigga went 20 minutes, like 22 minutes. Like that's it for me, man. That shit is funny. Uh, like I might as well play the other two. They quick clips. Wow. Yo. Nigga. That...
Scary.
That shit was pretty good. All right, man. And then I can't really we're gonna close. We can't close on this, but I gotta play. This is just this is what white Twitter is enjoying this going on right now. It's make sure you show this to your wife later.
Would you like the rest of my sandwich?
I'm not homeless. Hey, come on, grab your stuff. I got us a place to play.
What is it?
Oh, I don't know. It's a place called Dante's or something. And they've only allowed us to do one song, so we gotta make it a good one. Come on.
Taste the biscuit. Taste the goodness of the biscuit. Taste the honey sauce. Taste the goodness of the biscuit with the honey sauce. Don't get that honey sauce on me. I don't like the way it tastes with my chicken wings. Taste the biscuit. Taste the goodness of the biscuit. Taste the butter spread. Taste the goodness of the biscuit with the butter spread. To get your butter spread all on me. I don't like the way it mixes with my mac and cheese. Cause when you're at KFC, you got that special sauce to stir my curiosity. Just give me a 5-piece meal. Oh, what a...
So I can only play so much of it because anything more than like a minute in YouTube cut off. Your mom's like, what the hell? Like, what the hell is going on? Yeah. So I've never heard of this until today, and that's apparently what white people enjoy as entertainment. They enjoy the song, and yeah, that's a thing.
She was talking about KFC, like that shit was
They made a whole song about they made a made a whole song about KFC and make sure you get the honey sauce for the biscuit, I guess. Taste the biscuit. Like I feel like it would have been like a sexual innuendo, but it wasn't though. It was a legit song about. She said, "Give me a 5-piece and everything." Like, don't mix my like. It was a song about about KFC. Like it was about KFC.
Yeah, when she started talking about "Give Me That Biscuit," I thought it was gonna be a totally different type of song.
Yeah, me too. But no, it was just a song about KFC.
Hey, but what got me at the beginning when he was like, "I'm not homeless." Uh-oh, we having technical difficulties. I don't know what happened. Um,
I don't know what just happened, but I feel like I seen that in real life. Like somebody was like you want the rest of my sandwich? Like, no, I want money. I was like, oh, that's crazy. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, that's a real thing. All right, man. We can't end on that though, because that was just terrible. So, you want to end on Donald Trump, the funniest Donald Trump thing, and then we can get out of here for the year.
so,
All right, man. So we appreciate y'all for joining us for this year. We appreciate y'all for letting us, take up some of y'all Sunday every. I don't know how many shows we did this year. We usually do the count the shows, but I didn't even do it this year. But thanks for uh, coming out to the event, our 5K if y'all did. Thanks for supporting us every year. Truly appreciate it. Um, I don't know, man. We appreciate y'all. I can't. We say it every show, so it would feel disingenuous to go over the top this episode alone. But thanks for hanging in there with us for another year. We appreciate y'all so much.
yeah, as always, thank y'all for tuning in. Thank y'all for the old faithfuls. Thank y'all for the newcomers that check it out for 5 minutes or 5 shows. It don't matter. I appreciate it. We appreciate it. We'll see y'all next year. Remember to own your own.
Man, salute to the city as always. We're gonna end on some the funniest Donald Trump deposition, and then the outro, and we'll see y'all in 2024. Make sure y'all be safe. Take it easy out there from sicknesses and stuff and other just crazy inhabitants, man. Take care of yourself and each other, as Jerry Springer would say. We out of here.
You said in that video that Ms. Leeds would not be your first choice. You were referring to her physical looks, correct?
Just the overall, I look at her, I see her, I hear what she says, whatever. You wouldn't be a choice of mine either, to be honest with you. I hope you're not insulted. I would not, under any circumstances, have any interest in you. I'm honest when I say it. I would not have any interest in.
Again, this has become very famous in this video. I just start kissing them. It's like a magnet. Just kiss. I don't even wait. And when you're a star, they let you do it. You can do anything. Grab them by the pussy. You can do anything. That's what you said, correct?
Well, historically, that's true with stars.
It's true with stars that they can grab women by the pussy?
Well, if you look over the last million years, I guess that's been largely true. Not always, but largely true. Unfortunately or fortunately.
And you consider yourself to be a star?
I think you can say that, yeah.
And now you said before, a couple of minutes ago, that this was just locker room talk.
It's locker room talk.
And so does that mean that you didn't really mean it?
No, it's locker room talk. I don't know. It's just the way people talk.
Okay.
Remember to own your own.
And salute to the city as always.
Remember to own your own.
Salute to the city as always.
And remember to own your own.
And salute to the city as always.
Remember to own your own. We'll see y'all next week. Remember to own your own. It's very important, like I say every show.
Salute to the city as always. Salute to the city.
Remember to own your own. Now,
as always, salute to the city. And salute to the city.
Remember to own your own.
Salute to the city as always.
But remember to own your own. And
salute to the city as always.
Remember to own your own.
Salute to the city as always. Salute to the city as always.
Remember to own your own.
To the city as always.
Yep, and remember to own your own. Remember to own your own.
Salute to the city as always. Salute to the city as always.
Remember to own your own.
Salute to the city as always.
And remember to own your own.
Salute to the city as always.
Yeah, remember to own your own. And remember to own your own.
Salute to the city.
Remember to own your own.
Salute to the city as always. Salute to the city as always.
Remember to own your own.
Salute to the city, man. Regina, I know you said you couldn't hear it. Andrew, I know you listened to it before or whatever. The audio is bad. Like, We were the rookies at the time. But don't forget who started this podcast trend in the world. We did it. Everybody else did it. Before Dave Chappelle did it. Before Joe Rogan. Don't forget who did it. Don't forget that. Who did this podcast and stuff before anybody else. Give it a close-up. Don't forget who started this podcast shit. No,
And remember, they own your own.
Hilarious. We out here. Be safe, y'all.